Hi, my name is Amber, and I'll be taking you on this class on ideas for collaboration this last quarter. Alright, so when we say collaboration, what do we mean? I have about 6-7 points to share with you, and they're specifically targeted at this last quarter of the year. Now, we are in September. I'm sure you've heard this term before, follow the money. September, October, November, December. This is where it's happening, all right? We're at the last part of the year where money starts being pumped into the system. There's a lot of money. Next thing, companies are thinking of allowances. Next thing, companies need to clean up their budget and make sure they finish the money for the year. So this last quarter, there's a lot of money to spend. This last quarter, you have Christmas coming. This last quarter, you have people exhausting their leave, so they'll be spending money on holiday packages. Question is, if you don't prepare your mind beforehand, you may just lose out on all the excitement, on all the benefit. I have about 6-7 points to share with you, and they're specifically targeted at this last quarter of the year. All right, and then we're approaching the later part, this end of the year, where there'll be a lot of exhibitions. I'm sure you have not noticed, or maybe you have, but so much will be happening here at this last quarter of the year. All right, so we have some definitions here. When I state is, okay, she says when another person joined you to pull sales. Beautiful. Collaboration is a form of partnership, mutual relationships for promotions and brand exposure. Yes, I like the word mutual. So both parties come together, maybe more than two people, they come together, mutual benefits, mutual relationships, mutual goals, and they promote and they expose their brands. Beautiful. Thank you for that, Godwin. So like I was saying about this end of the year, we just entered the 1st of September. Woo, it's my sister's birthday. Gilda Ayan's birthday is today. Happy birthday, Gilda. All right, so this is the 1st of September, and there's a lot coming for us this year. We've come to the end of the year. There's money in the system. Money is going to start being pumped into the system. So you have to think of you who is the business owner. You has a lot of things to offer. People who have the money, what are you going to do differently? What ways are you going to seize opportunities? How are you going to drive your market? So I have a few points here I'm going to be sharing with you about how you can collaborate this end of year. Now, the first thing I want to mention is events. Please take down notes, so it's very important. Events, yeah, partnering with another business to boost your sales or visibility. You can also collaborate to reduce cost. For example, a fabric seller collaborating with a tailor, mutual benefits. Beautiful fabric and blings. Thank you. So this end of year, there'll be a lot of events. A lot of events. I'm not talking as a prophet, no. It's trends we've observed over time. Every last quarter of the year, people are having events. People need speakers. People need sponsors. People need partners. A lot to be going on. The question I'll have to ask you is, as a business owner, how are you participating in these events? Are you just looking at events and passing by and just saying, this one don't concern me, let me just move on. I came to sell markets. A lot of these events will be advertised on your feeds because people will do sponsored posts. So they'll turn up on your feeds a lot. A lot of these events will be found on site, online, everywhere. Everywhere people upload events that are coming up. The question is, how can you seize opportunities, especially when it comes to events as a business owner? One way you can collaborate is to sponsor events. Yeah. Think about how you can sponsor events. Now, when we say sponsor, please do not be afraid or think sponsorship means cash. Please, that is a big myth. You need to just shake it out of your system. It is not true. You can sponsor in different ways. It's not cash. There's cash and there's kind. Some of the sponsorships, they'll put out a brochure and say, to participate, if you want to sponsor, we have this section paying 50K, this section paying 250K, this one, blah, blah, blah. See, write to them. Okay? Hi, Mama. My mommy just joined. Hello, Mom. Okay, so, yeah, events. So, yes, sponsor events. You don't need cash. If you have cash, no problem. But sponsor, if you can sponsor events in terms of kind. Think about yourself. What kind of value can you offer that event? But please, first off, before you go ahead to sponsor any event, think about who their crowd is going to be. If their crowd is not your target market, then that's not the event for you to sponsor. All right. So, for example, if I sell dresses, okay, no, that's even a good example. Okay, let me use that good example. So, if I sell dresses for mothers and all, and there's an event that's going to be about motherhood and taking care of their babies and something like that. That may be a good event because for that event, my target market, if I sell dresses for women from the ages of maybe say 25 to 45 years old, for example. Yeah, that would be an ideal event for me to sponsor. So the whole idea is exposure. I want to show what I can do to these women. I want to show my products to the women who will be attending this event. I want to make my brand more visible to them so that they will get to affiliate with me and understand that I'm not a joking brand. I know what I'm doing. I'm selling what you want. Come take it from me. All right. Now, same thing, they're selling baby food. That may just be the right place to sponsor. If you sell baby food or you sell baby clothes, baby accessories, yes, sponsor, because your target markets are mothers. All right. So the whole idea is to think about it this way. Who is your target market? What kind of events are they going for? Now go and look for those kind of events and sponsor them. Sponsorship must not be in cash. Like I said again, sponsorship can be in kind. So how am I going to sponsor? You may ask yourself. Think about what you can offer. Like Baby Lounge, I think, is sponsoring or partnering with Niger Brand Chicken. They'll be at the fair in Lagos. What would they be doing? Anyone who comes in there and has kids, you don't have to worry about who will take care of your kids at home. Bring your kids, and Baby Lounge will take care of your kids right there at the event. So that's a very brilliant way to sponsor events. All right. Okay, I like using this example. Sometime last year, about this time last year, we found out African Fashion and Cultural Week was holding in Abuja. Tuzali African Fashion and Cultural Week. We saw the flyer, it had Ramsey Nouah on it, and we're like, okay, Fashion and Cultural Week. And then we saw their schedule, their plan for the whole event, and it was mainly about businesses. They'll have the first day is going to be a talk to businesses, fashion businesses, so everybody into styling. If you're a model, if you're a this, you're a that, come there and there'll be talks to businesses. Second day is going to be about fashion show proper, blah blah blah. For us, that was like, oh, what can we do here? Let's step in and write to them. The most they'll say is no, Abby. Okay, I'll read comments after a while. So the most they'll say is no, Abby. We wrote to them. Next thing, they were excited. Okay, what did we offer? Hey, can we come in and we partner with you for this event? This is what we can offer. We can come talk to businesses for free and do trainings if possible, all of that. From getting to discuss with them, they contacted us and we got talking. From that, what else can you do for us? And we're like, okay, we have designers, graphic designers, we can support you with your graphics. Next thing, that was it. I mean, how long was the talk? I showed up at the talk, gave a short talk to the entrepreneurs. But we also provided them with graphics, flyers, all through that event. Most of the flyers, like almost about 80% of the flyers for that particular event were created by our team. So tell me now, I didn't pay any money, but our brand was on the banner, our brand was all in their adverts, and this is a big brand. They do shows all around Africa, African Fashion and Cultural Week. So this was them announcing our brands on their pages, on social media, on every letter they wrote to their partners or sponsors. Our brand, thank you to our brands. They just kept. So that's provided us visibility. And you are probably wondering, what can I do in that? I can't do graphics, so I can't think about what you can offer an organization. What can you offer? What is that extra thing you think you can do that may not just take anything from your pocket? Maybe your skill, maybe something you can offer free of charge, and you're offering it just in exchange for visibility, extra brand awareness, extra exposure. All right, so let me see questions now or remarks. Somebody said no audio. The act of working with someone to produce something. Kaka Nigeria, thank you. Osusu Mobile, thank you for sponsoring our winners yesterday. Not every opportunity is yours. Pick wisely and strategically. Thank you. The best objective of collaboration should be to ensure that maximum people see, feel, and experience your products. Yes. All right. Okay, so that's one. Promote, sponsor events. Sponsor events. If you know you can actually look for somebody else that can come up with you, pair up with you, and you guys sponsor the event together, fine. Then when they need to put up people's names on the flyer or the banner or whatever, you can put your brands together. Brands, a lot of brands also do that. So if you know you can find another brand that supports your business or complements your business in one way or other, you guys can come together and think about resources you can pull to sponsor an event. Yeah, everything is collaboration. Collaboration. That's like the future. That's like everything brands should be thinking about these days. All right. So that's point one. Point two would be co-market your services. So we've talked about sponsoring events, yeah? And let's come back to to platforms like Instagram and what we do on Facebook and all the publicity we are aiming at and visibility for our brands. Another way you can promote your business, you can collaborate to promote your business to people who do not know you, would be co-marketing your services. So we shared this idea also on our BNB group on Facebook. We talked about collaboration and I shared a couple of ideas with them. So I'm going to be broadening on some of those ideas here as well. And one of that was this, co-market. So what examples did we give in that regard? The ideas like page swapping, ideas like page takeovers. Now, what is a page swap? Page swap will be me, who is into business consulting. I work with small businesses. Good. Let me say I join forces with Mrs. D Directory. What does she do? She promotes small businesses too. She had a fair the other day in Abuja. What does she do? She also helps them advertise. So, for example, I and Mrs. D Directory come together and say, see, let's swap pages. So what that will happen? What that will mean is that she would run my page for a day or a particular number of days, maybe 2 days, but let's not make it too long. So it's very short and quick and people just catch up and are excited about the idea and before they get tired of it. Yeah, we could swap pages or we can swap stories, all right? But we have to announce it beforehand so that your customers are not like, oh, what's going on here? Who is this person intruder on your page? Oh, announce it, create a campaign, let everybody know that this is going to happen for the next 24 hours. I Dare Not Dread is going to be running our page. So please follow and engage. She's going to be talking a lot about maybe collaboration or something. And I, on our own page, will say the same thing. Ms. D Directly is going to be advertising brands here. She's going to be telling you what you need to do to put your brand out there. We're going to be swapping. So you find me on Mrs. D Directory's page and you find Ms. D Directory on my own page. So that's the page swap. What is that going to do for us? We're going to be exchanging our clients. We're going to be exchanging customers. We're going to be like fusing our customers together. And those who do not know me, who are on followers on her page, will get to know me. So that's exposure for me. Those who do not know her but are followers, so they know me, are going to know her. So what's that going to do? Though my followers will follow her, her followers will follow me, and that is extra exposure for all of us. So that's another idea you can explore with collaboration. Why did I use Mrs. D Directly for this example? Because both of us have similar follower range. So I have about I made 5,000 followers. Yeah. She has, I think, about, I'm not sure, 6,000 or 7,000, one of that. Okay. So we're close, sort of. So it's not like one person it's not like a lopsided, partnership or collaboration. The next idea would be what we're about to talk about now, which is page takeover. All right. Page takeover is in a case where a real influencer, higher followers than yours, comes over and takes over your page. All right. So it's not even a swap because she does not need me on hers. I'm not offering her the same value she's offering me. Rather, it's going to be about her coming to, support my own business by coming on my page, taking over my page or my story, maybe for 6 hours, maybe for an entire day, maybe for a particular time range, and I'll just be announcing to my followers, hey, come follow, come check us, follow us from so and so time of this day. Nigeria Brand Chic is going to be taking over our page. All right, she's going to be taking over. So follow her for all the tips and bits and everything you need to know about your business and all. Now that is going to be me talking, of course, me creating the platform for somebody bigger than my brand in numbers, followership numbers, to come and take over my page. What am I going to do with this? It's going to grant our brand here exposure to her followers. So our followers who probably do not know our brand will come over and follow. They'll get to know what we are offering. They'll get to see, okay, wow, this is a nice one. This person, I can follow this person too, and all of that. So page swap is different. It must not be somebody in your niche anyways. Now, but again, we're talking about targets. So I cannot go and find, let me say, a Tunde Ednut, high influencer, high everything, to come to do a page takeover. Why? Because his target audience may not necessarily be my own target audience. They will just come, because Tunde Ednut is going somewhere. They'll follow him to my page. When they come, when Tunde Ednut is finished with what he's doing, maybe posting things or cracking jokes or doing live with my followers, When he goes, they'll go with him because small business skills, business status may not concern them. They want entertainment, they want comedy, they want to laugh, they want quick posts, they want those kind of, they just want, or they want 10,000 every Wednesday, that kind of thing. Do you get? So think about who your target market is and think of, okay, who can you meet to collaborate with? Now for the page takeover, it will just be mainly about them helping support your business. It's going to be mainly support, and maybe you can offer something in return for it. So think about options or things you can offer in return for such a page takeover. All right. 11:19. Third point we're going to share with you. So we talked about page swap, talked about page takeover, and that's about co-marketing your service. The first point was about sponsoring events. Second point was about co-marketing your services, and we mentioned page swap and we mentioned page takeover. Yes. All right. So do you have any questions? Please pop them in as I go to my third point. All right, back to events. So if you want to participate in an event like stands, people are asking, come and buy stands. A lot of events will be coming up at this part of the year, September all the way to December. Money is waiting to be spent. So people will be doing expos, exhibitions, fairs, or whatever they choose to call it. The question is, if these events are big and have massive following, and a lot of people turn up, but you don't have the resources, you don't have enough money. Maybe the events are saying to book a stand, you need to be up to 50K or 150K or big things that you cannot afford, and maybe say your business is not even, you're not selling market as you should. Fine. How about collaborating with some other business to own a stand? We had that happen at our Build My Business Expo in December. We had some businesses pair up and take a stand. The only condition we gave them was that you people have to know how you do it, but it's only one name we'll hold on our list, So think about how both of you can combine resources. If you want your name on the banner of the event, pair it up together. Have somebody create a logo that both logos will stand together, so that we know that we are not dividing the stand, but these two people collaborated. So their logo that is paired together. Let me say Bonage Cities and I think her name is Tiferet Fashion, something like that. That logo comes together. So even when we ask for your logo, you give us the two logos together. That is one stand. But when people come, that both of you are offering similar services. You're attending to the same clients. For example, somebody a makeup artist can collaborate with somebody who sells makeup. So your work is to do the makeup. Another person's work is to sell it. Both of you collaborate and buy stand. Somebody buy makeup there, you say, hey, can I test it on you? We have our testers here. You have seen customers. So do you understand the kind of ideas we are sharing with you here? Collaboration. Seize opportunities. Seize the ones that are glaring in the eyes that you probably are not noticing, or you probably think it's not for you, but it's for you. Just know how to step in and seize it. Grab them. All right. So that was our third point. Share stands, cross promote. So when you share stands, what's that going to do? When you go on your Instagram page or Facebook page, you are going to be saying, Bonage Stitches and myself are going to be at so and so. Come find us at this stand. So she promotes it on her page. I promote it on my page. Next thing, people are like, who is this one? Okay, they'll come and follow me. My own followers will be that, who is that one? They'll go and follow her. So that's how both of us will exchange our customer base. All right. Am I talking sense? If not, I will just shut up my sense. Okay, so that was our fourth point. Was it 4 or 3? Oops. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that was 3. Share stands. The next point I'm going to share with you is number 4th point, which is exchange contacts. So if you're a service-based business, or let me say you are into a business that is about basically you do tour packages, travel packages and all of that, or you're in a business that is like ours, which is into consulting and supporting small business. Hey, thank you for those hearts. Into supporting small businesses and all that. You might think about collaborating with another business to exchange your contact list. So you tell the other business, okay, let's exchange. I can give you 500 emails. You give me your 500 emails. Let's exchange emails. So next thing, you're about to send an email broadcast to all your customers. Let me say you do it monthly. Good. You include this extra 500 they just gave you. Put it there. Send them an email. Introduce yourself properly. Don't come and appear like spam, because they'll see and say, who is this one? Which time did I subscribe? Introduce yourself properly. If you're just seeing this mail for the first time, this mail is coming to you in partnership with blah, 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 blah. Call the brand that gave you this thing and all of that. what we're about to share with you may interest you. Next thing, you step right into what you have to say. The mail doesn't have to be too lengthy, but you offer them something they can't resist, and they're like, whoa, where have you been all this while? Do you understand? So really, guys, there's no point us shielding what we have. You have, please let me keep my followers to myself. Let me keep my contact to myself. There are ways you can share stuff with people. Let it be something, I scratch your back, you scratch mine. I give you 200 followers. I give you 200 subscribers, you give me 200 subscribers. Now I have a higher number of subscribers. But don't forget to include in your mail that, please, if this mail doesn't favor you or you do not want to receive this again, please unsubscribe. Always give people the option to subscribe, so I don't feel offended or feel like, oh wait, whoa, what's going on here? People did not even ask me or stuff. You know, please just let them know beforehand that this is the situation. This is a collaboration. If possible, let that brand introduce you. I mean, there are creative ways to go about it. Let the brand introduce you, maybe in the broadcast they send out before yours, to say, in the next whatever, maybe one month or so and so brand is going to be contacting you. This is what she does. So by the time that person hypes you, they'll be looking forward to receive from you. All right. So that was point 4. Share contact, exchange contacts where that is necessary, but always do that. She says Naija entrepreneurs will not share. Well, that's what you think. Give it a shot. Let's see. By the time you offer somebody something they can't resist, they will say no now. Wait, let me on fan a bit before I die. They will say no. Do you get? So when somebody says, if somebody says no, it's because you did not offer them something that they think benefits them. All right, so please, if you are going to anybody for a collaboration, think about what will benefit the person before you even pitch what benefits you, because that's all I'm going to be concerned about. How does this benefit me? So you're concerned about doing a training, or you're concerned about promoting your business. How does it benefit me? What do I gain at the end of the day? I'm going to help you, but how about me? What is in it for me? All right, so those are the points you should be selling to the person you want to collaborate with. Oh, somebody wants to come on live with me. Let me finish. If we still have, okay, we don't have time because only 30 minutes, but I'll finish and maybe we can just give 5 minutes for somebody to come on air or something, or maybe not, I don't know, but let's see. So that was point 4. Point 5 now is going to be, what's that point 4? I'm not even following Sha, but the next one I'm going to give is create an ebook together, create a webinar together. I see some of you are so shy to go live. Yeah, I know. So are we. See, if you want to know who is shy, I am shy. But see, but there are some things you just overcome them by just doing it. I want to believe that those who skydive, it's not like skydiving is what they came out of their mother's tummy doing. People are afraid of heights, but they go ahead to skydive. I mean, people see your face daily as you walk on the road, as you go for events. So is it coming live that is your face? Will we bite you, or your face will bite us? See, just explore. Feel free to come live. 10 minutes. Let them see who is the face behind this brand. All right. Feel free to come live. Samoga Consult. Yes. Was it not 3 weeks back or so? She came live on our page for the first time. The initial plan was that I would join her, but somehow, I don't even remember what happened. Next, she had to go alone, and it was her very first time, but she did so well. Go live with another brand. If both of you sell complementary services, go live together and talk to your customers. Talk to your customers. What that's going to be for you is that on your own page, Instagram will notify your followers that you're going live with so and so person. On that person's page, they will notify her own followers that you're going live. So people will come and see, who is this one? Next thing, they'll follow you, because they followed who they know to come and watch. But they now see somebody else talking sense too. These two make sense. Let me follow. Good. Nice Details wants to come live on Miss D Directory's page. Beautiful. Arewa Obirin says, on AC on. Please, we still want more content. They are all selfish with their ideas, auntie. See, don't just summarize, conclude. Don't be too quick to conclude. If you move to one, somebody says no, move to the next one. See, if you can aim at plenty no's in this your life, if any goal you want to achieve, anything you want to do, if you aim at, don't even aim at yeses, aim at no's. In that no's, you will see your yeses. Some of us, what we do is that we aim at 100 yeses. We should go out now. We are all pumped. Let's go out. 100 yeses what we'll get. Once you go, you now see only half years. You are demotivated. But if you go and you aim at no's, guess what? You write number 1 no. I'm aiming at 100 no's. Okay, the second no. Number 2. Where's the third no? Let them come. Next thing, before I know, you just somebody will say yes. Next thing for you, that's the yes is going to be a bonus for you, because you know that was not what you intend. Well, of course you are going for a yes, but your mind was programmed not to look at a yes as a mountain you can't achieve. All right, so no's come easily. Go and take the no's, but in those no's there'll be hidden yeses. Collaborate, do a webinar together. I mean, the webinars are not just by Den Odred on Trisha Brand or Nigeria Brand Chic. Do a webinar together. If it wants to be free, let it be free. What do you get in exchange for free? You get contacts, you get subscribers. You can take it off Instagram, take it to Zoom or another platform, but you get contact. Take it there. Both of you come live. Share ideas together to your clients, all right, to your customers. Do it. If you have to do it on WhatsApp, because video is going to people's networks, people will cry that there was no internet, blah blah blah. Do it on WhatsApp. Look for how you can collaborate people. Join groups, join network groups, join small business communities. We have Build My Business Group, is our small business community. There we share. We are not many, but we like it like that. Let it be small, because when it's too big now, you're looking for how to control people. Long story. For now, it is small. Only serious minds. And once you take our Marketing 101 course, you are part of that group automatically. The course is self-paced. That's why we're opening up for 1 week. So you have access to our Build My Business School, to the Marketing 101 course for a complete week. We'll be releasing lectures to you. Now, the way our lectures are designed is in a way that you can study at your own pace. Guys, I have a 9 to 5. I cannot steadily be on Instagram. But the way we designed this course is one that even if you have a job, all you just need to do is put on your earpiece, be working, but you are listening to good business nuggets that will help you. So our course on Marketing 101 is like 80% audio. The same way you go to church and you receive your audio messages and you listen to Paul Ade Farasi or you listen to TD Jakes. That is how we created it, with slight music in the background to make it feel so like you are consuming something really lovely to your ears. But we are selling you a lot of nuggets that you can apply to your business. So come register for Marketing 101. We have videos, the explanatory videos. The class is basic, can teach you marketing like you have never understood it. And once you go through that course, trust me, you will come back to me and tell me thank you. I assure you. People are here who have taken that course. I could see Lerato and Adams. Ask her. Ask her. Ask people like Better Foods. We have a lot of this. We have a lot of their reviews on our page for taking that course. All right. We have Purity Aesthetics. We have a lot of them. So please, if you are interested, just send me a DM and we'll sort you out. Did I give my last point? I don't know. But yes, we said create it's 11:34. Create a webinar together, come together and create an ebook targeted at the same target market. Come together, then sell it together. Come on now. We can't leave this system. We can't leave this ebooks or webinars or products that people are selling out to just the business coaches and the people who we think only them get this market. Come and produce information that people can have in their books, that people can keep. All right. We do Instagram live every day, but this video, even if I put replay, it will only be up for 24 hours. How many people remember what they heard here? But if you have your notes here, it's a good thing for you because you'll be writing. If you have an ebook on what we're talking about, which is coming up soon, you will enjoy it better. All right, it will stay. You retain it, that memory. You will retain that knowledge, and you will use it over and over again because you will go back to it. Many of things we listen to, we forget them easily because we are distracted. So make sure you are able to provide resources that people can keep and always fall back on. All right, so that will be all for today. 30 minutes. We moved it further by another 5 minutes. Please, if you learned anything inside here, I want to know, please. Or if you went forward to do any of the tips you got from this class, please share the ideas with me. Share the outcomes with me. Sorry, not the ideas. If you want someone to brainstorm with you have to come and join our community on Facebook. You have to take our Marketing 101 course. They brought my life. Okay, so guys, everything I've said here will help you, and I hope you're able to apply. So it's not just to listen, but it's to implement. I hope with these few points of mine, I've been able to convince you and not to confuse you that collaboration is the in thing for you this last quarter.